are in studio playing the future. Warzone Middle East. And welcome to Green and Blue Walkthrough's gameplay video of Warzone Middle East pre-alpha demo. There's one, or is it even a demo? Nope, it's just the pre-alpha. And there's one, we are playing another Middle Eastern RTS because Middle Eastern the setting, modern Middle Eastern conflicts. The setting is maybe a tad bit overused in first-person shooters, but it's a tad bit underused in real-time strategy games. Although there are more of them releasing, but still not a lot of them. Um, like RTSs are either in the future or in World War II for some reason nowadays. But anyway. Alright, so, yeah, this game is on Steam Greenlight right now. It's also on IndieDB. And I decided, you know what, it is a modern day RTS. I love modern day RTSs, or I just love, well, anything Cold War and above RTSs. Let's just say that. But yeah, modern RTSs are hard to find. Oh, like I said, they're coming into style now, but still. By now I mean 2017, early 2015. But anyway, so yeah, I saw this on Steam Greenlight and said, you know what, I must have tried it. As a pre-alpha, I must have tried. Now they're saying that they want to release in early 2017 into Steam Early Access, and then when they release into Steam Early Access, they are um, they're gonna have a campaign with 6 missions. They're gonna have a 4-player multiplayer mode and skirmish with 2 factions, and then the full version will have at least they're saying double the mission count, uh, increasing multiplayer mode. I assume adding more people to, or allowing for more players in a single match, basically 6 or 8, and allowing 3 factions skirmish battles. Okay, sounds good. But I just saw from the video, the graphics are, well, they are pre-alpha of a game that came out of nowhere. So what do you want from it? Um, Although they are a bit lacking, I must admit. Camera speed, I'll keep it on normal for right now, and then I'll shortly increase it. I would say. Mouse camera. Ooh, mouse camera. Is that what I think it means? If it does, not a lot of people might. If it's what I think it means, not a lot of people choose that option because it's typically a more hated option in a PC game. Mouse camera. What I'm thinking it means is it's like a tower defense game or Halo Wars 2, or just Halo Wars, where basically when you move the mouse around, it moves the camera, which PC people don't like, which console people need. So yeah, or not really need, but it's good to have. Oh, the music is low? Okay. And then here's the graphical options, which, interestingly enough, you can use the before when you first click on the launcher, you get the Unity pop-up, and you can change the graphics there. But apparently, you can do it in game as well, which is pretty nice for a pre-alpha game, especially for nowhere, especially something coming out of nowhere. Oh, 4 times. Was that 4 times? Was that madness? That's terrible. We need 8. Shame on you. Shame on you for thinking that computer will only be satisfied with 4 times intelligence. I'm sure 8 times won't even be close. By the way, I should mention, you can't see it, but I'm actually getting around 1,300 frames right now. So yeah, but it is, yeah, well, it's a menu, so yeah. Oh, okay, we got the Uni, the Gato, or the Gao, and the Rejik, or the UNI, the GAO, and the RJC, and Skirmish. Okay, we're doing UNI, which, by the way, this game does feel a whole lot like Command & Conquer Generals, getting close to the maybe moving from inspiration to a little rip-offery territory, but we'll see.
Hello, Commander. UNI, United Western Nations.
Ha.
UNI was created after the Great Economic Collapse in 2017. The major global powers decided to work together to take over the oil resources in the Middle East. Their prime opposition are the GAO forces. UNI has an advantage in terms of armor and weaponry, not to mention they have highly specialized operation squads. With these superior advantages, they should be able to eradicate the opposition's forces quickly and efficiently.
Okay. So, the UN are the bad guys. The Western nations are the bad guys. That is interesting. And it's a plausible scenario, too. I mean, if nationalists have their way, this could definitely happen. And there is a certain person that has just been elected president who said that he would do something like this, too. When he was being elected, so yeah. So yeah, that's interesting. All right, we'll play developer. Okay, hey, it's a whole. It's different than Generals, although Generals is a bit more realistic. But yeah. All right, by the way, tutorial. By the way, the reason why it looks a whole lot like Generals to me was, for one, that has that Middle Eastern tower, in the base of the. By the way, loading donut in the base of the on the island that we were attacking, which that looked right out of Command & Conquer Generals. Although, of course, that's just architecture of the region. Also, I like the fact that they're using battleship turrets, cruiser turrets. They're not battleship. I mean destroyer turrets and / cruiser turrets for base defenses. That's interesting. Well, that's interesting. Loading. This looks really nice, though. Voice acting was pretty good. Well, good enough. Sufficient. There we go. Desert Okan in Middle East. 800 hours, date 7.
Hello, Commander. We are
Hi.
in a desert in the Middle East.
Yes.
This would be the best time to practice. We'll build a new army and take advantage of the terrain.
Alright.
Let's get started.
Also, we're using dozers.
Building UNI.
Alright.
Objectives.
Okay, so it told you to right click. I will assume it told you to select.
UNI.
Or not.
Building UNI.
What are you saying?
Building UNI. Building UNI.
Building Unite.
Well done, Commander. Now, let's work on learning how to move the camera.
Right.
W is up. S is down. A is left. D is...
Oh, I got him off. My bad. Also getting side scroll.
Excellent, Commander. Now that you've learned how to move the camera, it's time to build your base. Use hotkeys to rotate your buildings before placing your building. Q is rotate left. E is rotate right. Now, select your builder. Objectives.
Alright. Now while we're here, which I got to admit, the side scrolling is sufficient. But it's lacking still. It is not good enough for me. I need more. Where in the world is it? It's around here somewhere. Let's only test what this is. Oh, mouse camera. Oh, I think I know what it means now. Okay. Yeah, okay, that means it's scrolling. That's what that means. Alright. Yeah, that threw me off. I didn't notice that was checked, by the way. I mean, once you uncheck something, it makes sense, but when you check it, it looks like it has to fill in with a green line, with the green line and the check mark. But it's fine. Oh, camera speed, that's what I'm looking for. Fast, please, yes. Ooh, it doesn't get faster than that, okay. I guess. Is the building we need to build? Oh, that's the building we need to build. Animation on building, but not the builder. That is backwards to some RTS games. Usually the builder actually usually both have animation of some type. Oh, they put the developer or developers put a lot of effort into the building animation. That's pretty nice. Although, it is pre-alpha. It's been to be a demo for, it's been to show you what the game is like before going to Steam Early Access and to just get past Steam Greenlight. So it makes sense why it's like this. Oh wait, can I move the buildings around any other way other than that? Other than Q&A? Nope. Is it saying building UNI, or is it saying builder UNI? I'm pretty sure he's saying building UNI like he is building stuff for UNI, which he is. Oh, hello. Build all systems and resources building. Okay, command center, oil refinery, power station. Build 2, all battle buildings, barracks, war factory, naval base, air base, turret, anti-land, turret, anti-air. Oh, I didn't mention this game has ships too. Which, if it has ships, that makes it separate from low power. Yes, build that then. Which makes it separate from generals, which generals, while in the campaign, has ships in it, but they're call-in stuff or go base your F-22s at sea because we can type deal. And that was just for one mission, the F-22 aircraft carrier. Which, you know, that might sound weird if you haven't seen generals, but that thing's huge. I mean, like, yeah, that thing, a ship being that big can definitely launch a F-22, probably. So yeah. Or it could just have a catapult big enough. Alright, there's a power station. Be nice if the guy came and talked to you about each individual building, but it does. Which, by the way, can I build more builders? Yes. Which, by the way, I think it does tell you. Yeah, it does give you a description of everything, don't it? Diamond truck. Diamond resources. All right.
Unit ready.
All right. Thank you. Power station UNI. Oil refinery UNI. Can produce oil truck. Okay, so the resource building produces the vehicles needed. Where is the vehicles needed? Where's the oil truck? Go power station. Another one. Alright, that's fine. Well, I like the game so far. I'm actually loving the game so far.
Objectives complete.
Alright. Alright, now what, my good man? My good sir. What is it that we do?
Well done, Commander. Now
There you
that your base is built, it's time to start collecting resources.
Ah.
Select your command center and select your diamond truck. Go to the place indicated on the map. Objectives.
Very shiny animation. I think these graphics are better when you're actually playing it, though,
Unit ready.
than they are on the green light or than they are on the green light page or, well, the intro. Or maybe it's just you don't notice it in gameplay. I have an example of the complete opposite of that, of what I'm feeling right now with this game. Like, let's say, let's take Red vs. Blue, Season 1 through 3, or 1 through 2.5, versus Halo Combat Evolve when playing it.
Objectives complete. Now that you have collected diamonds, you can convert those diamonds into cash. No
Okay.
worries. The command center does it for you. Watch
Right.
out for traffic jams. Avoid having more than 3 trucks.
Okay.
Well, Commander, it's time to get to the fun stuff. Intelligence reports will give you locations to find oil. You never know when you'll run into GAO, so make sure to take some firepower. Select the war factory and buy 3 Abrams tanks, 2 Humvee M2, 2 MATV.
Alright, like I was saying, and we watched the first 3 seasons of Red vs. Blue. I mean the originals, not the remasters. And then go play Halo Combat Evolved. Either, well, you just play Halo Combat Evolved. Even Halo Anniversary, Halo Combat Evolved, even Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary, it's still fine. LPC, maybe not, don't know. But you go back and play it, and the graphics for Halo Combat Evolved look a whole lot worse than watching Red vs. Blue. Even though it's the same game, it's just looking different because Red vs. Blue cuts out your gun and your first-person arms. So the game looks better, even though it's the exact same game, it's the same thing. So this game looks better in game when you keep playing with all the animations and everything going, where you can, and with everything going, you can move the camera around, stuff like that. So yeah, I wanted 3 Abrams. 3 Abrams is. Okay, that is the counter. Okay, this is the countdown timer to completion. This is the that's the queue. The zombies 2.
Unit
Two,
ready.
two MRABs. Yeah, there.
Abrams ready for duty.
Oh, that's as zoom as you can get. That's as zoom out as you can get? Okay. Yeah, I wish you could zoom in more, because the game is... The game does look like you can zoom in more. It's graphically good enough. Which I want to know... do I know? Oh, it's only been it's only been like, well, it's been like 20 minutes. I want to go with audio. Oh, there's no voice sound effects. Alright, that's fine. I see why. See why the music's all the way down that low. Because it's very, very loud.
Unit ready.
The command center.
Unit ready.
Although you're
Unit ready.
her, she sounds like she's talking for the units instead of talking as an advisor or AI or what have you. The announcer.
Waiting for orders. Come on, sir.
Unit ready.
Waiting for orders.
I like how everything's voice acted very well, or good enough. Which, by the way, I should mention now, I'm getting like 100. I'm getting in the mid 130s. So yeah.
Come on, sir. Abrams ready for duty.
And grab gear.
Waiting for orders.
Come on. What are you doing?
Waiting for orders.
Oh. Yeah, sound could be balanced a little bit more.
Unit ready.
Are we good? Yeah, we're good. Okay, there you go. I'll fix it. Just produce another one.
UAV inbound.
Oh, look at enemies. Oh, we're... Dude, seriously. Oh! Things explode and fall apart. That's kind of cool. You don't see that often in games and RTSs. Things actually exploding and falling apart. Why not now, sir? Or, wait, who's the sir here? Are you sir or am I sir? Ah. Well, if he's not gonna talk. MRAB? If it is an MRAB, actually, is it an MRAB? I mean, MATV. Yeah, the sounds could be a little bit more balanced. Oh, really? Oh, hello, T-72. No, not T-72, T-80 maybe. Oh, that's dead. What's the name, rep? Yeah, some reds are scouts. Oh, look, infantries. I don't think these MRADs are, what, MATVs? These are M1A2s. I mean, I was thinking in this scenario, why are we using M1A2s when we could be using, like, A3s or a new tank entirely? Oh, yeah, it's 2018.
Now that you have oil, or collected oil, you need to buy an oil truck in the oil factory. Your base has become a target. The powerful RJC will be coming for you.
Oh.
You need to build 4 defense buildings. Remember, without any power, your turrets are useless. Come on, sir.
Alright, give me one.
Come on, sir.
Unit ready.
And wrap dozer. Or not dozer, builders. All war things go into war things place, right? Yes. Oh, so I should mention, I should mention that I noticed when he was talking about when your guy was him. Oh, he's a general. Okay, general. When General George there was talking about how you should only have like 3. You should only have 3 diamond trucks at a time, so there's no backups. Very similar to to Command and Conquer World War 3, in which you only should have 1 in order to get the thing to work correctly, unless of course you wanted to send them on runs for really long ways or something. But if you wanted to get into if you wanted to place your refinery at the recommended placing, which you almost always do, or almost always, that's being general, so you always do except once or twice, or except if you need to do otherwise, which you never need to do otherwise. Very similar to this game. I mean, you could just be talking about the general resource backup of any RTS that has resources with a base. Why can I not build turrets? Oh, do I need power to build the turrets at all? Can't even build them if I don't have the power? Oh, great. What was that? Okay, so I can't build outside of the territories to build. Unfortunate, at least in this tutorial anyway. And by the way, we're going to find out who these people are. I have a feeling that they come from the east, side of the world. If the world even has sides, which it does not, it is a sphere. You need not go that way. Stuck. Are they smart enough to figure this out? Kinda, yes. Ah! 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 I'm just watching the AI work. Are they smart enough to figure it out? Okay, I think I clicked over there, but I think they are smart enough to figure it out. Oh, I can use the little thing to go over there. Ah, I got it. We can build turrets again. I think we're out of monies. That's what the problem was. I'm still getting used to UI, by the way. Alright, so oils, monies. Oh, this pop. Is there a pop cap? Yeah, I think that looks like a pop cap to me. Come on, there we go. A little finicky. This is awesome, though. Could be stock music, but probably not with how the fact that they have good enough voice acting for the game. Or the voice acting. I mean, now for one, I like B grade stuff. So I might not be able to tell the difference between very good voice acting and very okay. I can tell the difference between extremely good voice acting and extremely bad voice acting. But when it gets in between, telling about stuff in between, it gets tough for me. But the voice acting, like I said, gets the job done. And it's good. Yeah, let's say it's good. It's good voice acting. Where in the world am I supposed to put in the dirt? Good, good. Uh, question is, now do I have commands? Okay, I do have commands for control. Question is, where in the world? Question is, where am I supposed to go on? Okay, not here. I might have to skip the tutorial. I might be stuck. I might have to skip the tutorial because I might be stuck. Well, I look at these. How did you get up the hill like that? Hackers. I'm looking at these Abramses. Well, they do look. They look like Abrams from the side, and their hull looks like an Abrams from the front. The turret cheeks look a bit like a Challenger. A bit. It gives off a Challenger vibe as opposed to a Abrams vibe. Put the turrets down where I could. Kicking over expenses. And is it just me, or all my guys going the exact same speed because they're in a group? How about you, Humvee? Go like that. Go. Actually, I got a challenge. I got to see if this is. Well, I think it is. All right, Abrams, you go there. All right, so I'm gonna see if they travel at different speeds normally, or do they all travel more or less at the same speed? With the MRAP being fastest, but not by much, or the MATVs, the Humvees, and then the Abramses. All right, so. Okay, so get the Abrams going first because it's the slowest. You go there, Humvee go next, and then MRAP or MATV. Oh yeah! Look at that. Now I'm going to test this again, and I'm going to see if they all move at the same speed together, or more or less at the same speed together. Now that I have them now that I have them in a group, because that's an events feature, and an RTS. I mean, an events feature as in Halo Wars has it, and Command & Conquer Real Alert 3 has it. At the very least, like, I think both series of the Command Conquers have it, and Command Conquer 4 has it. I could be wrong about those. I know for a fact Regular 3 has that, where control group units move at the same speed. Let's try again in a control group. Oh, it's cheating. Oh, it's cheating. But yeah, they're not singing together. All right, so actually, are they? Uh, um, mm, it's hard to tell. I'll just say that. Okay, I think the tutorial is either done or just stopped, or is not work. Well, I'm kind of stuck. Whether or not it's stuck, whether or not I'm stuck because of the tutorial glitching out, or just being complete. I'm not quite sure, or if I'm just stuck because I'm doing something wrong. Alright, let's do a campaign mission. Oh, I love this game. Alright, we're almost out of time, but we might as well just do these campaign missions, because why not?
Hello, Commander. You and I, United Western Nations. You and I was created after the great economic collapse in 2017. The major global powers decided to work together to take over the oil resources in the Middle East.
Alright, so you know what? I'm going to end the video here, and I'm going to complete the campaign in 2 other videos, because I'm not quite sure how long the campaign missions will last. So I could do it in 1 video, or could do it in 2. I'm not quite sure, but yeah. So what do I think? Warzone Middle East pre-alpha. Now that I've played the tutorial. Remember, I've only played the tutorial. I've only played as much as you have seen in this video. And what do I say? Oh, is it actually pretty awesome? I mean, remember, it's a pre-alpha. Remember, I don't even know how many people are making this game, or how old they are, or how experienced they are. But, oh my, is it actually, at least for the tutorial aspect, or at least from what I can glimpse of the gameplay, graphics, music, story, writing, you get it, controls. From playing tutorial, it is pretty good. I mean, it's a very, very obvious pre-alpha. But I can definitely see going places. Yeah. And being one of the better, really, really budget RTS titles. So yeah, I'll definitely back it on Steam Greenlight. Back it on Steam Greenlight. Is it back it on Steam Greenlight? Or I'll definitely upvote it on Steam Greenlight. That's the correct terminology. I'll definitely upload it on Steam Greenlight as soon as I'm done making these videos. But well, if I like the campaign. But so far, I gotta say, if you are interested, I mean, so far I gotta say, if you like RTSs or are looking to get into RTSs, I would suggest the pre-alpha. Which I'll link inscription to the Greenlight page, the NDDB kit page, which I'll link inscription to the demo link, or not demo, but the pre-alpha link, which you can find on the Steam Greenlight page anyway. But it's a nice little game, and I hope everything goes well with it, because it can definitely be one of the greater games. But yeah, I mean, like, I mean, the thing about this game is, like, at the surface, it seems like, okay, let's be a little rude here and say it's at the surface it seems like a Command Conquer General's ripoff. However, once you actually get down to playing it, and let the story be told to you through the game, yeah, I mean, it's heavily inspired by Command Conquer Generals, don't get me wrong. However, it is also its own game, and is a really good, sorry, I was looking at the NDB page on the, on my Wii U. But yeah, it's a 4-people team with 2 programmers, 1 art director, and 1 sound composer. Man, the sound composer did a good job. But yeah, I mean, this game is really nice. Again, I mean, like I said, it's very heavily. You can still get you can still get the Command Conquer Generals vibe, but it is not. You know, it's not taking element. I mean, it's taking. Oh, okay, okay. How do we diplomatic now? It's taking the general feel of Command Conquer Generals and just making an entirely new game out of it. So yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to say. And they're doing a great job. Yeah, alright, by the way, so, yep, that'd be it for this video. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate you watching this video. It means a lot to me. Plus, it wants me to leave a comment, tell me what you like, suggestions for this, let's rephrase that. Tell me if you want me to make a series out of the full game, or if they release more alpha, or they release an alpha and beta before this, like more updates to the demo, or updates to the pre-alpha, or extra pre-alphas like for skirmish and stuff like that. As well as you want me to do the game when it releases on Steam Early Access, if it releases on Steam Early Access, I might add, which hopefully I can help, and hopefully you can help in that endeavor. By the way, so yeah, also, if you're interested, I do have a Twitter which I tweet out news about games I'm planning on doing, will be doing or have done, or news in general that you might be interested in, like real-time strategy news, or real-time strategy game news, stuff like that. And also, if you're interested, if you're interested in me playing your game mod, or interested in doing collab with me, I do have business email you can contact me on, or can use YouTube private message if you prefer. And finally, if you have a question about this video session for a series or another, please put in comments below so people can see it. Alright, so that'll be it for this video. And by the way, I should mention, I was just about to do this game because frankly because I wanted to do other games today. However, I decided, you know what, I might as well give this game a shot. When I was recording the intro, I'm like, maybe not. But once I actually got starting to play the tutorial, actually when Mr. General
Hello, Commander.
opened his
You and
mouth, I was like, oh
I am
yes.
Western Na-
And then gave me the story of like, yes, even more. And then played tutorial a little bit, actually got messed with the units. And like, yes. Saw the animations of the building, and like, yes, even more. So I'm glad that I did check out this game. Yeah. Alright, so, yep, that'd be it for this video, and I guess, see you in a second.